Hello everyone, long time no video, but that's kind of what happens when you're writing a book and working full-time. But today I thought I'd make a video just because wife and I did something kind of cool and it worked out much better than expected. So what you're looking at right now is a bunch of rocks that we were like, not sure if these are agates or not. They might be chert, they might be something else, they might be, we don't know. They're ugly. Not quite sure what to do with them, so why not throw them in the tumbler? And that is exactly what we did. And much to our surprise, a lot of these are agates. So thought I'd share them with you and just kind of show you what they look like and maybe encourage you if you've got some rocks that are maybe agates or not quite sure if they're agates or not. Give them a try in the tumbler because you might be surprised what comes out. So let's just take a look here. Make sure they're nice and wet. Some water at the bottom there. It's a little breezy out here, but hopefully won't be too bad. So this one, weren't really sure. Does have some agate-like qualities to it. We may run that a little bit more. It's got nice little banding sort of on that side. Hard to tell, but still looks a lot nicer than it did when we stuck it in here. Alright, let's try another one here. This one's kind of small, but that is, it's definitely got some transparency to it. Not hard to see. There might be some bands in there, very light ones in the red. Hard to tell. So yeah, some of them still not quite sure. Other ones were like, yep, that's an agate. So this is one I found up north, Lake Superior. Yeah, a little bit more. I thought it might have been chert, but the top has sort of that potato skin look to it that agates have. And if you look at the side, it's really cool looking. So yeah, definitely worth tumbling. Ended up having all sorts of little swirls in it and stuff. Didn't hurt to tumble. This one here, that's an agate. No clear bands on it, but everything else looks just right. There are some that are in here that are definitely agates. I was very surprised. This might be one of them. So you look right there along the edge, see there along the edge at the top? You couldn't really see that when these first went in. These have only been through stage 1 in the tumbler. But you can see a lot of really cool patterns. Look at that window right there. That's really cool. Right there by my thumb. That's agate. Neat. Like that one. Alright, let's see what else we got here. That one looks like an agate to me. That's pretty. That's got lots of bands on it. See if I can get that in focus. That's really cool. See the bands at the top and bottom there? Those were not so easy to see when I first started tumbling it. And you can see there's the potato skin like outside. But inside, yeah, there's definitely some bands in there. That turned out really cool. Alright, let's try another one. Let's see what this one ended up looking like. Wow, look at that one. All sorts of bands along the top there. That's really cool looking. Some bands right there above my thumb. So I don't know if I can focus on them. Definitely some bands in there. Very cool looking. The rest of the rock's kind of a meh. But this section here, some agate-like qualities to it for sure. Alright, let's try this one. Yeah, I think that one's a no doubt. That one is an agate. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's really cool. I like that one. Wow. And it was an ugly rock when we put it in here. We weren't really sure. That's definitely an agate. That's cool. Alright, let's see what else we got in here. Now this one I'm not quite sure about. I don't see any spots where there's obvious banding. But you know what? We'll tumble it again. There's a lot of rocks that we tossed in that look, you know, just kind of bleh, like this. And when we pulled them out, we were really surprised. That one's got a nice band pattern in it right there. The bands kind of go across, down, and then across again. Not sure if it's an agate, but definitely has some agate-like qualities, and it's looking really cool as we tumble it, so definitely worth tumbling. We may tumble it a little more. There's lots of pits. You can see the pits and cracks there by my thumb. Let me tumble that a little more. We'll see what it looks like. What we got here? That one's an agate. Wow, look at that. It's all along the edge. It's a band that goes all the way around. There's a nice set of bands right there by my thumb, making a little diamond shape right there. Can I see it? That's cool. I like that one. All right. This one, I'm not sure. Has some agate-like qualities. It might be a sagonite agate or even a skipping atom. Not really sure. But those patterns weren't visible when we first stuck it in here, so it was worth tumbling, even if it's just to see some of the neater patterns coming out. This one, probably not an agate, but there's lots of really cool patterns and stuff on it. It looks like a little agate window up there at the top. Sorry, probably should get that on screen. It's hard to look at them with my own eyes and then look at them with the phone too. So yeah, pretty cool. Let's see what this one looks like. I don't think that one's much of anything. It's interesting looking. A lot of pits in that one though. I don't know if anything's going to come out of that. We'll see. This one, again, not really much of anything. But it's those occasional ones that you find that make it worthwhile. That one might be an agate. There's lots of pattern in that red right there. Very cool looking. Yeah, that looks like an agate to me. If you look there, see all the edges right there along on the side there by my thumb? I think those are all part of an agate window, and I think that's like clear quartz in there. Cool. Very neat. Alright, let's pick something else out here. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, that looks like it has some agate along the edge up there by my thumb. Looks like an agate seam maybe. Oh yeah, that's agate. Look at that right there. Right there by my thumb. That's an agate window. That's cool. I like that. Again, I wouldn't have seen that if it hadn't been tumbled. Alright. This one's really big. Oh, that's an agate. Holy cow. Look at that. That's awesome. That's really pretty. Big pocket right there though. We gotta figure out how to polish that out. But that right there is really nice. I like that. Okay. Cool. That was really nice looking. What do we got here? Oh yeah. Really pretty. I like that one. I think that one's an agate too. There's lots of bands right there along my thumb. Huh. Very cool. Got lots of rocks in here. As you can see, we tumbled quite a few of them. Let's take a look at this one. This one might be chert. Although that's cool right there. Look at that. Wow. Well, chert can often be mistaken for agate. That's definitely got some pattern in it, but I think that might be chert. We'll have to keep tumbling that one and see here. I would say that would be an agate right there. Yeah, this was kind of ugly when we tossed it in. Had all sorts of bumps and stuff on it. Hard to see. You get polished up a little bit, and those agate bands really come out. I'd say that's an agate too. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, that's no mistaking right there. That's really cool. That turned out nice. That's little bands all the way through that. Yep, that one's an agate. Alright, that one was cool. Let's see what we got here. It's really hard to look at through the phone. Yeah, that one's an agate. Right there by my thumb. See if I can get it in focus here. There's a window and you can see all the little bands in there by the thumb. It's pretty cool. Like it. Very nice. This one, not a ton of bands, but I think that still might be an agate going all the way around. I think that's the quartz pocket right there at my thumb, and there's bands all the way along the edge there. I'd say that's an agate probably. Let's see what else we got in here. What's this one? Definitely got some agate-like appearance to it. Oh, there's some bands right there, maybe. What do you think? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of that one. That one's kind of cool. I'd say that might be an agate. Hard to tell, though. Might tumble that one a little bit more. What do we got here? Yeah, that one's an agate. You can see the band going right through it. See it right there? See the band going all the way around? That one's nice looking. White agate. There's some agate pattern down on this side too. See it? That's really nice. I like that. It's kind of fun. These were like rocks. I wasn't sure anything was going to come of them, and they turned out pretty nice. Oh yeah. That one's an agate. Look at that. See the bands up there at the top? Cool. Definitely an agate. It's hard to focus out here. At least the sun's out, that helps a little bit. But yeah, that's cool. Definitely some beautiful rocks in here. All right, what do we got? Well, that's definitely got some opacity to it. I don't see any obvious banding. It might just be a piece of, what is that, carnelian? Chalcedony? Definitely lets light through. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it lets a lot of light through. I don't see any bands though. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, that's really cool looking. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. No idea what that is, but that's really pretty. Wonder if that might be some Thompsonite maybe in there? That's really cool. Huh. Okie dokie. This one might be an agate, but there's a lot of quartz in it. Lots of bands on the edge. Kind of has an agate-like husk. It is translucent. Hard to tell. Let's see here. That's pretty looking. Definitely letting some light through. Worth tumbling. I mean, even if they don't end up being agates, I mean, what was I going to do with them anyways? Oh, there you go. See that pattern there? That is an agate. Wow. Pretty. All right. A few more rocks in here. Don't want to make it too long of a video. That one looks like it might have some bands going right down the middle. See them? Right through that window right there? Maybe, maybe not. That looks really cool. Worth tumbling. Definitely was worth tumbling. Alright, what's this one? What's anything obvious? Lots of beautiful greens in there though. There's some greens and yellows and pinks. Some bugs out here. Alright, what about this one? Well, that's got a beautiful, like, bright neon band right at the bottom. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Oh wow, there's lots of bands in there. Holy cow. Look at all those. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but there's a lot of them here. Just looking at it plain. That's really cool. Neat. There are agates in here, and we weren't really sure. I'd say, yeah, that one looks like it's an agate. There's a band going all the way around the edge up there at the top. And around, oh yeah, look at that. See the banding in there? Next to my thumb? Yeah. So I guess kind of the point of this is if you've got some ugly rocks and you're not really sure, what are you going to do with them anyways? Toss them in the tumbler. See what happens. You may get yourself some agates out of it. Don't know about that one. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, that's an agate. Holy cow, that one's got a lot of bands on it too. My goodness. That is beautiful. Oh, wow. Look at that. I hope this is in focus because that's really cool. That's definitely an agate. I like it. Very nice. What do we got? Let's pull out this one. There might be some bands right up there at the top. Hard to tell. Pretty cool. Neat looking. What about this one? I would say that definitely might be. Oh yeah. Look at that side. There's your quartz pocket. Some bands all the way around it. Might be able to see the bands a little better here on the top. I can get it to focus. Cool. Alright. Do a few more, and then I need to kind of get going because my backside's getting numb here, sitting on the ground. That might be a water level sitting inside that quartz. You see the straight lines going across? That's what a water level agate sometimes looks like. It's definitely a window there. It's letting light through for sure. Might be an agate, might not be. Hard to tell. What we got here? Oh, that's a water level right there. The red and the band in the middle, that's water level. And then the sprites coming down from the bottom might be sagonite or skipping atom. That's really cool. I like these. These are really nice rocks. When in doubt, polish them out. So that had the top like an agate. That's the husk. But I don't see any obvious bands. I'm sorry, I keep moving the camera out of the way so I can see the rock here. Come on, focus. There we go. Focusing a little bit. Still a few rocks in here. Let's take them out and take a look here. Focus. Come on. All right, hold on a second. Let me switch hands. Focus right there. There we go. That's got a pretty end. Wow, I don't know if you can see that. It's almost got some bluish color to it. Really cool. Huh. Might be. This one's kind of neat looking. I don't know if it is anything, but it's neat looking. Well, appreciate you stopping by and taking a look. I think that might be an agate too. I think there's bands up there at the top. See them? Going right through there. Kind of cool. What we got here? Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that's an agate. Lots of patterns, bands, especially the quartz there. Very cool. Now, if I'm wrong on any of these and you want to correct me, I'm all for hearing it. I like learning. But these look cool to me. They may or may not be agates, but they still look really nice. That one definitely got some clear and some pattern in it. Huh. Hard to tell. But it was definitely worth polishing them up. Cool looking rocks. Almost done here. I don't know that that's got much of anything in it. Maybe a small window there. That I don't think is anything. Oh wait. Right there. By my thumb. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. There's some agate in there. See it? Right there above my thumb? Then right along the edge there by the red. Yeah, that might be agate still. That's cool. Oh, chipmunk, squirrel are fighting. Huh. Don't know about that one. It's interesting looking. I don't know if there is anything. But it's interesting. Let's see. Oh, look at that one. Now that's an agate right there. Banded right around the top. Cool. That's neat looking. Alright, let's pull a couple more out here. What's this one look like? Oh, look at that. That one looks like it might have a bunch of eyes and stuff in it. Hard to see it. It's in the clear area right here. There's lots of little white dots coming up to the surface like an eye agate might be. I don't know if you can see them on the video, but they are there. Let's see here. I think that has some bands in it. Right there by my thumb. Wow. Some of these are just amazing looking. They're very, very cool. This one. I don't know if that's bands as an agate or if that's bands because it's cool looking. Either way. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video to encourage you to, if you got some questionable rocks, throw them in a tumbler. You never know when they'll come out like that one where they've got little bands all along the edge and end up being an agate. Cool. That's interesting. Got a brown middle and a red husk. Kind of looks like an agate. There might be some bands in that brown. Hard to tell. Don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are these agates? Maybe. Maybe not. Cool pattern. Don't know if that's an agate. Well, it's got some nice pattern in it too. Any more that are definitely agate in here? That one might be a little bit of Thompsonite. That's got a lot of pink color to it. I'll focus. There we go. I don't know. It's pinkish. That might be Thompsonite. I don't know. Some carnelian pieces. That's an agate. That color on that. I really hope this is in focus. It's really cool looking. I think that's about it, especially since my back's starting to hurt, but thanks for watching. And again, if you get some time, dig into your rocks that may not look like a whole lot of anything, because when you polish them up, they may turn out to be agates. Thanks for watching.